there are many players that I played with I knew obviously would want to go into coaching. It was really apparent towards the end that Ollie wanted to immerse himself in the coaching world, wanted to learn how to coach, how to be a manager. We did our licences together. I was on my A licence with Ollie with Ryan. So we knew full well that he wanted to step into that world. He was extremely successful over in Mulder, and then came over to Cardiff and obviously had a more difficult time. But actually I always think when people have a more difficult time, that's a good thing because it gives them more experience and he'll be a lot better for coming back. I'm delighted for him personally. He is quite possibly, I sat next to him in the dressing room for probably about 12 years, 10 years, something like that, and he is quite possibly the most, he's a gentleman, and on the pitch he had that nasty little streak that you need, but off the pitch he's one of the biggest gentlemen that I've ever met, and a great person, loves football, very knowledgeable, and I hope it really goes well for him. That's the main thing, that, you know, obviously when you go into a job you need that little bit of luck and good fortune. He's got to obviously pick up the reins from a club that are struggling in terms of where they are at this moment in time, but there's some talented players there and you'll have everybody with him. That's the main thing. Every ex-player, every fan, everybody that's known him will be absolutely in his corner. Go and win a trophy, get the club into the Champions League spaces, and people would say, why wouldn't you continue to keep this sort of movement going? We've seen it before with interim managers. There's been good and bad experiences, but I can't help but hope that this is a great experience and that Ollie manages the club brilliantly to the end of the season. They do seem to have announced that they're going to appoint a more permanent manager at the end of the season, but like you say, if it's so good in this next few months, then there'll be a clamour of support for Ollie to take over permanently.